Hello everyone. In this video, we will see how to solve a given inequality and then how to graph a solution on number line and write it in the interval notation. It is continuation of my previous video where you saw that equation is given to you and you can write it in the you can draw it on the number line and then writing it in the interval notation. Now see here, you have the inequality, this one. Okay, so what you see here, you see that V is on the two sides of the inequality. So to have it on to draw it on the graph or write it in the interval notation, we should not have two variables on both sides of the inequality. It should be like just one term of the variable. Okay, so let's see how do we work on it. So what we have 4v greater than equal to 9v minus 40. Now to solve this, what we will do, we will bring both the terms of v together on one side. So we'll move it on the left side. So this will give you 4v. Since 9v is positive, when we move it on the left side, it becomes minus 9v greater than equal minus 40. Now, simplify this. Since both the terms contain v, so we will subtract 4 minus 9. This gives you minus 5v greater than equal to minus 40. Okay, now still it's not solved because we need the value of v. Okay, but here it's the value of minus v. So for that, what we have to do, we have to divide it by minus 5. So when we are dividing on one side of the inequality by minus 5, we should divide the other side as well, similar to the equations. Now here there is a difference as the number with which we are dividing is a negative. In this case, the sign of inequality get reversed. So this greater than equal to will become less than equal to. So what we will have? You can cancel this minus 5 with minus 5. Okay. 40 you can write it as 8 times minus 5. So this minus 5 and minus 5 again get cancelled. So what you will get here? V on the left side. And since it's the negative number by which we divide it, we change the sign to be less than equal to what we get here. Minus 40 divided by minus 5. The minus minus sign get cancelled. Okay. And then we left with 8. Okay. So this is important that when you are dividing or multiplying by a negative number, you should change the sign of inequality. Okay. So now this is your inequality. So how do we represent it in the interval notation? Yes, you have 1.8. Okay. Now, okay, before representing in interval notation, let's see how do we graph on the number line. So let's draw the line. Okay. Now, since this is for v, we need the value 8. So it's okay, up to you. How do you number the points? So make sure if you are denoting this distance as 2, the same should be 2. So it should be 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, like that. Okay. And on the left side also, minus 2, minus 4, and so on. Okay. Now, what is your point? The point is 8. Locate the point. You have less than equal to. It means it should be a filled circle. So at point A, it's a filled circle. Less than equal to means move to the left side. So left side from here. Okay. So as it is going to the left side, it means it's moving towards the minus infinity. So when you are writing in the interval notation, one point is 8, another is minus infinity. And as I mentioned earlier in my video, Whenever it is infinity or minus infinity, it's always open bracket. Now, since it is less than equal to, this side should be a square bracket. Clear? So this is the graph on the number line and this is the interval. Let's solve one more question to make it more clear. This is your given inequality. Now you see that here m appears at more than one places. So no need to worry. Simplify as you did for the equations, how you deal with the equations. Then collect all m terms on one side, all numbers on the other side, and then work on. So the first thing you will be doing is distributing this minus 2 with both the terms. Same thing on the right side, distributing 2 with both the numbers. Okay, so this will give you 8m will be same minus 2 multiply 3. 2 multiply 3. Then you have minus and minus, it will become plus. 2 multiply m greater than equal to 2 multiply m plus 2 multiply 7 plus 3m. Okay, simplify this. 8m minus 6 plus 2m greater than equal 2m plus 14 plus 3m. Now, you see here, these two terms are with m, so add them. 8 plus 2, 10m. Okay, 10m minus 6 greater than equal to, you again see two terms on the right side, so add them. 2 plus 3, this is 5m. Okay, plus 14. Note that you are able to add these two terms because it's contained m. Okay, you cannot add it with minus 6 or with 14 because it doesn't contain m. Now, next what you have to do, bring all m on the one side and all numbers on the other side of the inequality. So let's do one thing, 10m here. You are moving 5m on the left side, so it becomes minus 5m greater than equal to. You already have 14 on the other side with the positive sign. Let me write it. You have plus 14 on the other side. And this minus 6 move to the right side. So minus become plus 6. Now since this both term contains m, you can subtract them. 10 minus 5 gives you 5m greater than equal to. Both are positive, you are going to add them. 14 plus 6, 20. Now, you need the value of m. So what you are going to do? You are going to divide by 5, the coefficient of m. So when you divide, this 5 get cancelled with this 5 and 20 is 4 times 5, right? This is how you write 20. So this gives you m is greater than equal to 4. So this is the solution. Now, when you graph it, you need a number line. So let's say 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. This is the number line for m. Locate the point 4. It's here. Now, greater than equal to means fill circle. Fill circle. Greater means move towards the right side. Greater means right. Correct? Okay, so this is your presentation. And in the interval notation, what you will say, you have 1.4. Now, since it's moving on the right side, it will reach to the infinity. So, infinity. And with infinity, it's always open bracket. And since it's greater than equal to, close bracket at the 4. Okay, so it means that the point 4 is included. Okay, this is your solution. Let's see another example. In this, what you see here the fractions, okay? So no need to worry about it. Again, you have to work in the same way. So let's write down the question. Minus 9 over 4x greater than equal to minus 5 over 2. Okay, so first let's get rid of the denominators. Okay, now since you don't need 12 here, so what you do, multiply both sides by 12. Okay, so what happened? This 12 and this 12 get cancelled. On the left side, you left with minus 9 multiply 12 divide by 4. X greater than equal to minus 5. So here this fraction gone. Instead of multiplying here 12 with 9, what you do? Try to simplify it. Simplify 12. Try to see if you can write it as 4 times something. So yes, you can write it as 4 times 3. So this cancels 4 with 4, leaving you with minus 9 times 3, x greater than equal to minus 5. So minus 9 times 3, let me just write dot instead. Okay, so minus 9 times 3 is 27, x greater than equal to minus 5. Okay, so there are no fractions. Now, what you are looking for? You are looking for the value of x. So, it means you don't need the coefficient minus 27 with x. So, divided by minus 27, both sides. Now, do you remember when you divided by the negative side, what you do to the inequality? Yes, you change it. You make it opposite. So what happened here? This minus 27 and minus 27 get cancelled. And then you will have here x less than equal to this minus minus also cancelled 5 over 27. Okay, so this is your inequality. When you write it in interval notation, what you will have? You will have less than equal to. It means it should be on the left side. First number is 5 over 27. It is going towards the left to minus infinity. And since it's less than equal to, we will use a closed bracket. When it comes to graphing, okay, as you are not using calculator, you may not know the decimal value of it. No need to worry. What you can do is take a number line, okay, that represent x. In the center, put 0. You know this fraction. This is 5 over 27. Write it. And the same number right here with the negative sign. So what you have to do, whatever number you are getting here, write with positive and negative on both sides of the line. Now, since it's less than equal to, it means it's a filled circle. Filled circle. Okay. And it's moving to the left because of less than equal to. Okay. So this is your number line. Clear? Let's take another example and I feel like this will make everything clear. Okay. So this is your inequality. So what you can see here, you have B, 1, 2, 3 places and it's with a fraction. So no need to worry. You have to work with fractions in the same way as you did with the integers. Okay. So let's write down. So when you have on what you have on the left side, 2 over 3b minus 3 over 4b less than 5 over 12b minus 1 by 2. So as of now, don't move this 5 by 12b on the left side. First, simplify these two terms. Now you have this term with both coefficient b. Okay, you have the variable b in both the terms. So you can add them. So you subtract them, sorry. 2 by 3 minus 3 by 4. You have to subtract with the different denominator. I hope you remember. You studied this in chapter 1, how to solve this. So you have to make the denominator same. So you multiply here by 3 and here you multiply by 4. So simplifying, this gives you 8 over 12 minus 9 over 12. Denominators become same. So it is 12, 8 minus 9. So this gives you minus 1 over 12. So this is the calculation you did for the left side. Okay, use this value here. Minus 1 over 12. We didn't write this b. So now b less than 5 over 12b minus 1 by 2. Now you see here b. Move b on the left side. Okay, so this gives you minus 1 over 12b minus 5 over 12b less than minus half. Again the same thing. The two terms on the left are having b as a common, as it was there in the previous term. So it means you can work on these two terms together. So working on it, what it will give you? Minus 1 over 12 minus 5 over 12. These two are the coefficients of b. Okay. Now since the denominator is same, what you can write for it? You can say 12 and minus 1 minus 5. Both signs are minus, so you are going to add them. So minus 6 over 12. You know that 12 is 6 times 2, so you can write it as minus 1 by 2. Okay, so this is the simplification for this last part. So when we write it here, what we get? Minus 1 over 2b less than minus 1 over 2. Okay, still we didn't get the value of b in the integer, so let's write it. Minus 1 by 2b less than minus 1 by 2. So first of all, we remove the denominator. So for that, we multiply both sides by the number which is in the denominator. This helps us to cancel this. Okay, so we get minus b minus 1b, that is minus b less than minus 1. Now, you need value of b. You don't need any number or any sign with it. So what you are going to do? Divide both sides by minus 1. Now, since you are dividing by a negative number, what you are going to do here? You change the sign. So, negative become positive. So, you have b greater than minus 1 divide minus 1. Get 1. So, this is your inequality solution. Okay. B greater than 1. Clear? Now, when you draw it on a number line, this is your b. Say this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and say here minus 1. B greater than. It's a strict inequality, no equal sign. So it should be a hollow circle. Greater than means towards the right side. Okay, so this is the number line representation or graphical representation. And the interval. One point is 1. And since it's moving towards the right, it goes to infinity. When it goes to infinity, it should be open. This is strict inequality, so it should be open here. So this is how you can work on any example based on it.